tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Hey, 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 wow. Gazo. Clic. Wow. Ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Hey, 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 wow. Gazo. Clic. Wow.
Oh. What up,
I thought
peeps?
you about to start singing O'Reilly's.
I was about to. I don't want to get our video
Right.
Somebody
You ain't
else.
lying.
Okay.
Hi,
What up,
everybody.
y'all? Indeed. What's going down?
Welcome to another episode of the Living Room Podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome. We have so much to announce. I got a slight little headache, y'all, so bear with me.
Hold on for you.
Blame it on Ramonda.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Bear with me. Meantime, everybody, make sure y'all follow the podcast page. Make sure you're following LaVandon and myself so that you can get all your notifications. Hopefully my laptop don't tip over. I'm so excited about tonight's topic. It's really cool.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure when you come in, please hit that share button, that arrow going to the right. It's completely free.
Share it. Promo is free.
Share. Oh, it's on my page too. So yeah.
So it's not ye. What's up, people? I see 4 of y'all in this month, 6 of y'all.
Yeah. Thank y'all for coming in. LaVandon, how was your week? What's today's Monday? Weekend.
Today's Monday. The weekend was cool. I had partially cool, man. I had a blowout in the whip on Friday. Had a blowout on the whip on Friday. Had to leave it at the gas station because, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of late at night. Tire shop went open. My car don't come with spare. So I spent all day Saturday dealing with this car from like 8 something in the morning to like 3, almost 4 o'clock in the evening. But, you know what I'm saying, thank God we had the means to get it done. You know what I'm saying? We was able to pay for it, all of that. So God is good for the one time. You know what I'm saying? It was cool though. Other than that, it was good. How about you?
Yeah.
What's up, Mika?
Hey everybody, great weekend. I did feed. Did I hang out? I can't remember what I did right now. Yeah, hung out with Gage and did our little 1-2, kind of put me down for a day or two. Came in at 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, God is good. It was a reminder that ain't for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Hey Mo, how are you?
A little better stay blowing the tire. Listen, it's the second time this happened, man. I told you, hey, I'm about to follow one of the guys I know. He said I need to go to the what's up, President? He said I need to go to the
what up, though?
To the junkyard, give me a BMW rim and put a tire on it, throw it in the trunk for hard times.
I'm trying to tell you, them tires is not cheap.
They ain't.
Hey Monique, how are you?
What up, Rico? I see you in the building. What's up, my guy?
Oh, my Rico in here. Let me see.
What's up, Mo? Yeah,
Rico's in the building.
You see, watching.
Oh, hey Rico.
Monique Howard. I remember when Monique was a young tyke.
Hey Rachel.
What up, Rachel?
What up, Rachel?
Hey Gage, how was your weekend?
My week, my weekend was nice. It was smooth.
Oh, was it? I was struggling.
Here's what
I see.
Gage, I was out of commission for 24 to 48 hours.
I see. I was out till my phone died.
Yeah. I try to be grown and kick it at the after hours, huh?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Melissa, how are you?
Melissa Renee. What's up, Desi? I see you there.
What up, Desi?
Hey, thank you guys for all coming in.
Kaylee Sanchez, YouTube. What's going down with you?
Hey, Kaylee, how are you? New face, new place. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. That's really cool. I love. Hey, LaDonna. Monique said, "Hey, Gage."
What up, Nick?
Okay.
Yeah, the gang is here. I'm happy to see y'all faces, everybody, because God, in these last 24 to 48 hours with these, you know what I'm saying, these car crashes, these traffic accidents.
What up, Queen Momo?
Yeah, it's just really sad. So I thank God that we are all here. Our children are all safe. Our families are all safe. Because look, that could be anybody. These people were at a stoplight.
Facts, man. That stuff is crazy.
And their life was taken in seconds.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hey, Lele. You should. I finally caught a line. Yes. Rachel said Gage is a professional.
Yeah, facts.
A professional what?
Gage is one of them people. If you're a newbie to kicking it and hanging out, don't go with Gage. Gage is like final boss. Gage is like the final boss level of kicking it. If you get drunk off of Bartles and James, don't hang with Gage.
If you get drunk off of those cut waters, don't worry with me. It ain't gonna work for you.
Hey, CC, because listen, you will order one drink and then you will look to the right and come back and you will have a whole nother drink. Meanwhile, Gage done mixed your original drink with another. Oh man, he do his own bartending.
Gage on Valentine's Day, man, when we was all hanging out, Gage had one of like 4 or 5 drinks.
He led with 4, huh? He led.
They was good though. Like they was.
And it sneaks up on you. Hey, Sherry.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Keanu?
Hey,
the crazy part is, Heather said, you get your income tax?
I stay drinking water, El Boogie. Like I stay drinking water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I'm not really a pop type of person. So yeah.
Hey Kiana, how are you? Yes, I need to probably start drinking water more when we're out. Drink responsibly.
Sherry Latrice.
But you didn't like that shark bait drink. I didn't get a vibe that you really liked it. I was like, now make this, put this with this for it.
Yeah. And then we were doing shots. And then we was going, yeah. So God is good. I made it. Mr. Wilson, do you still do gageism?
It depends on where I'm at, but yeah, I still rock the gageism. Absolutely.
Now, what's a gageism? We're interested.
Yeah.
Gageism started with it was with peach Ciroc and Simply Peach, the lemonade, Simply Lemonade Peach, and that was
it.
But as you go to clubs, they really didn't have peach, Simply Peach. So we started doing pineapple Ciroc, pineapple juice, and a little bit of grenadine.
Okay.
And that was the gageism. Then you got the lovely gauge, which is Grand Marnier and Apple Crown.
That's the one I like.
And then you like the party gauge, which is, just the party joint, which is Malibu rum, pineapple juice, and grenadine.
With the Malibu. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is so good. Goodness, y'all. I'm telling y'all, sneak up on. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? I can't wait to see you. She'll be coming to town soon. So excited. Hey, Bree. Hey, Kiana.
Shout out to Bree. She ain't feeling good, man. Praying for you, Bree. Hoping you feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Bree,
she under the weather. Yeah, man. She under the weather. Keep her in your prayers for the one.
Yeah. Ali said, knock me on my butt one time. I'm trying to tell you, you're not careful with Gage. Listen.
Your whole title be a blur. Good thing I drink.
I'm trying to tell you.
Half lemonade, half Sprite.
And then don't let me order the drink. You'll be like, wait, why is yours stronger than mine? I don't know what to tell you.
Apple Crown is really good, Mo. You can really drink that by itself. That's what's wrong. But the more important thing, y'all, is drinking water. Like, I think as we get older, we have to drink more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got the same liver or the same, you know what I'm saying? Bladder and all that stuff you did 20 years ago. And that's my problem.
Kidneys, mama.
I think I can still go crazy.
Oh, yeah. Let your kidneys up for sure. As you get older.
Apple Crown, Crown Peach, Malibu with a splash of Sprite. Come on, Donna.
Okay, Donna.
Y'all professional drinkers in here. I'm only half lemonade and half Sprite when I go out.
Yeah.
Actually, last night, this female did. She was one of my friends. She did have a peach crown pineapple juice, and it threw me off. I was like, really? I never would think of that mix. But yeah,
that's good. Where'd you go last night?
I was at the Juke.
Okay,
with KD. I was on there with KD
for Sunday night. For Sunday, whatever it's called.
Sunday's crowd is definitely a smooth crowd, which is what I love about it. You can sit back, relax, and watch, or you can partake without the bumping of elbows, without the irritation of the too hyped crowd, if you will. Yeah. But definitely I think we're trying to figure out where the older crowd is going now. I think they're going back up to Pete's, or they're going to start going to Culture X. But yeah, it's still a good vibe down there. It's still a good vibe. It was great.
Yeah, don't forget about old folks. The old folks are still down at old folks.
Oh no, those are two different type of old folks.
Oh, okay.
Like the old folks crowd and the two-step smooth crowd are two different type of groups there. I'm gonna take you with me so you can see the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, why didn't you come pick up Niecy?
Niecy's been going through some things. Believe me, I know. So I was giving her time, but that's my baby. She'll call me when she want me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually considering going to Elevation tonight, but my head is hurting so bad.
That's a little inside joke. That's her mama.
Oh, okay. Love Sundays at the Juke House. The older crowd is at Peace Place. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, Lavana knows nothing about this. That's why he ain't got honey. He
Zero.
don't got.
I got no.
Nothing. He has nothing. He ain't got an amen or nothing.
I'm over here I'm like, sure. Yeah.
So yeah,
hilarious.
Let's get right into the topic.
Let's get it.
The topic is just because. Why do I misspell it? Just because I forgave you, it don't mean you got me back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh, that forgiveness. Let's talk about it. That's not easy.
Oh.
That's because
Honda. Go ahead. Go ahead. Who did you want to take the lead on this one? Heather, you want to do it? Jump on in.
It don't matter to me.
Get on down.
We can definitely always dig into forgiveness, right? And I want people to always remember that forgiveness is usually for you, right? You may never get that apology. You may never get that. You may you have to be okay with that, right? Yeah. I never got an apology from one person because they died. They just never got a chance to really say, you know what, I'm sorry. So. Am I able to rest better? I had to forgive, like, you know what, they just truly, some people just either don't care or you'll just never get it. And you got to be okay with that. So just because I forgave him, like, he could never have me in that way. Like, I still cared about him, you know, God rest his soul, but you just could never have me in that way. And just, hey, Ramonda, just, you know, unfortunately he passed before I really got a true, honest, I'm sorry.
Oh, this is a great topic for Ms. Ramonda too. I figured she'd come in.
Yes, I never understood that part. Forgiving for me,
Yes, forgiveness is for you because forgiveness is going to release you of all of those ill feelings and those things that harden your heart, because that's not what you want. And if you allow if you allow unforgiveness of somebody else to control you, then it will control you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give nobody that much rule over your life to where, you know, if they don't tell me I'm sorry, I'm just going to be pissed off at them for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You the fool. You the fool. Because the person that hurt you is living their life. They're going on about their business, and you the one up at night can't sleep. So forgiveness ultimately is for you. And especially as a believer, the Bible says, how do you expect the Lord to forgive you if you don't forgive? So it definitely has duality. So it definitely is for you. For sure it is.
Yeah, I think to truly live by that statement, you have to reach a point in your life, because we've all forgiven and taken back just because of that vulnerability and that love for that person. We've all been there. That's one thing I do appreciate with me having a toxic relationship finally as I got older, is because I was able to understand other people's ups and downs. Because I was one of those guys that was like, why don't you just leave? Why are you still there? Why do you keep going back? Until I got in one and I was like, okay, I understand. But as soon as I was able to, like, soon as that line was crossed, because we all have our own boundary to cross, for somebody to cross before we actually wake up and let it go. As soon as that boundary crossed, I had to love myself more than I'm loving you. Yeah. And that's where I can really vibe with just because I forgave you don't mean you're getting me back. Because you can't, once you start to love you, and honestly, you need to tell somebody who's not biased about your situation, and be accountable for yourself too, because that will wake you up as far as for how you look. When you telling somebody who don't know or not biased for either one of your situations, you're like, I really did that. I really let that happen, and I'm sitting there. So at that point, you definitely have to choose yourself, and you can't go back. Like, and then especially if you're not seeing any change in patterns or behaviors.
Yeah,
you can forgive them all day. I forgive you what you did. I mean, you had your reasons for your actions, and you yourself person, but you knew that was a line for me, and you crossed it without even having any regards to how I felt. When you choose yourself, you'll be able to forgive and move on. But it's hard. It's easier said than done. Don't get it twisted.
Absolutely.
100% it is. Yep. Yeah. And Cece just said, I never thought forgiveness is being for me. She said, I just let it go. To be completely honest, they're interchangeable in a sense. If you just like, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. It is what it is. That's a form of forgiveness without using the actual word. And I think sometimes we conflate the word forgiveness and reconciliation, and they're two completely different things. They're two completely different things. Just because you forgive somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you have to reconcile with them. Like it's preferred, especially from a believer standpoint, because the Bible talks about you gotta out with your brother. Go back, like in one translation, it's like if you know you have a problem with your brother or somebody else, and you bring your offering to the altar, leave it there, go be reconciled, and then bring your gift back.
Yeah,
because the forgiveness is so significant, but reconciliation is just simply put to restore friendly relations with. And just because you forgive somebody does not mean you have to be friendly with them again, especially at the detriment of yourself. Heck no, not doing it. I'm not about to be friendly with somebody who I know is going to hurt me again. Ain't happening. Sorry. You steal from me once.
And stop forgiving people and then wishing shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like, I forgave him, but I wish he get hit by a car. I forgave him, but I would. That's not forgiving, yo. That's you really petty, bro. Like I mean, you could want revenge, but that's not really That's not letting it go. That's not letting it go.
We got a bunch of comments.
Chris said, I just lost my mama, Heather B. And I'm going through this process healing. I'm so sorry for your loss, Kristen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that's not easy. That's not an easy thing. And I understand it. Sherry got absolutely. I don't have time to keep record of wrongs. I got a life to live, and I can't be remembering to be upset.
Yeah.
Hey, Trisha, how are you? I didn't see you come in. Hey, everybody, for coming in. We got so many comments.
For sure. You're gonna be tackling a couple of them over here.
Yeah.
I'm a very forgiving person. I forgive everything. However, I know how to love someone from afar because I will always choose me first. You have to. You have to. Forgiveness definitely does not mean you have access. I promise you that was going to be my next statement, Eileen. Just because you forgive somebody, access is a privilege. It's not a right. It's not a right. It's not a right. Just because you give somebody does not mean you have to give them the access that they had when they betrayed you the first time. That's a choice. You don't have to do it. They come hand in hand. Forgiveness and access don't come hand in hand. They do not. So you don't have to re-give them access to you like they had it, especially just because you forgive them. Doesn't have to happen.
Because I'm quick to just say hi and keep it moving. I have no problem being cordial. Me cordial is not mushing you in your face. That's me being cordial. So if we in the same place, we in the same table, we in the same room, the fact that I'm in there and I'm comfortable holding conversations with people, that's me being cordial. I don't have a problem with you. It's what happened, and I'll never give you that energy again.
Absolutely.
But if you like, well, you ain't talking to me, can't you just be cordial? The fact I ain't mush you, and this goes to fellas too. You know what I'm saying? The fact I ain't bust you in your shit, bro. That's me being cordial. But you don't get to have the conversation with me again, the hugs with me, the laughs and jokes with me. It ain't none of your concern.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? So that's really good. Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah.
Straight
now,
up.
I feel we kind of talked about what forgiveness is. I wanted to talk about what forgiveness is not, right? It's not the same. Yeah. It's not the same as forgetting. You can remember the harm and you can still forgive. It's not condoning or excusing the wrongdoing. And I'm gonna paste this in the notes. It's not automatically restoring trust or reconciliation. Those are separate processes. And last but not least, it's not always an immediate or a one-time decision. It can be gradual. That's what forgiveness is not.
Yep, correct. Yep.
I was just about to say that.
And the forgetting portion of it, you can remember, but you can remember from a point of remember what it looked like so you know not to let it happen again. But don't remember so that you can treat the person differently as you remember. That's not a component of the forgiveness. Like I'm gonna keep it in mind because that's not forgiveness, because we'll do it in a minute. We'll bring it up. Remember that one time? Oh, so just because I remember I forgave you for who was Keisha. Remember that? Oh, did you forget who Keisha was? That's not forgiveness.
Now with that, to touch on that, you gotta have things set in motion. It's kind of like disciplining a child. You have to have consequences set in motion. If you forgive somebody, you do get back with that person, you can't keep bringing it up. But we are people who recognize patterns. You will recognize the pattern. Allow that pattern to follow through. If you guys spoke about it, you see the pattern, definitely be on your guards. I ain't telling you be no blind dummy, but be on your guard, but allow the process to go through, because nobody changes overnight.
Nope.
So if you see that the pattern is coming and they end it like they always ended it, you need to stand on 10 toes and stand on your business and do what you said you was going to do when that happens. Because in so many cases, people are used to responding or doing something where then they realize, oh, she or he didn't like that, and they'll end up changing it. So allow that time to see if they change. You got to give them that chance to see if they change.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's not, they say forgiveness, like you can't put a time on it, but you actually can. It's the time as far as for your life expectancy, because holding that grudge will weigh on your heart, and people have died from that stress. So you could definitely take your time to forgive. You don't have to forgive just because they apologize, they bought you a car, they bought your mama some money. You don't have to forgive because of that. You forgive when you're ready, but keep in mind you need to push that. Don't hold it. Don't hold that grudge. You definitely need to try to forgive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know somebody like that. It's not necessarily so their mother died. I would even say my baby daddy, his mother died when he was a child. Every year on this same day, he chose to get mad or upset that day. Every day. Like I would dread the day because here he come. And just this past year, he says, you know what? I actually am okay. First time in 20 something years. He said, you know what? Wow. Like he had to understand and forgive. I'm telling you, when February the 12th came, I'm like, oh, here we go. Because he's like intentionally, I'm going to be mean. I'm good because my mama died and they did her wrong when I was a kid and XYZ. And, and he was probably 12 or 11 years old, but he still remembers the hurt. I'm like, at some point, you got to forgive. You may not ever get an apology, but you are choosing to intentionally, you be pre-mad. I'm going to be mad in about 17, 20 minutes. I'm going to be mad. And really
crazy.
Be mad.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bondage. That's bondage.
Ooh,
it's like putting yourself in handcuffs and complaining that you're cuffed. You did it. You chose to do it. Get me out of here. You did this to me. You did, fool.
Yeah.
That's
why I can never understand when people celebrate anniversary deaths. Like, my son died 17 years ago. It's going to be kind of hard. I mean, I get it, but then I'm like, y'all living in that and y'all choosing to be, to be honest, from Christians, we should be celebrating like they won. They on to the next place. They're not living, if we really if we get really deep, they won. But I understand missing them, but just like choosing to be sad and choosing to, what I'm saying? It's okay to have a moment. Absolutely. I live it every day, but I don't live in it. So I don't remember when my mama died. I do not remember the date for this. I don't remember when my son died. I gotta ask my other son, what day did your brother die? Because I choose not to live in that. Because what is remembering that date going to do? You get what I'm saying? It's like it makes you sad. It makes you sad. So I'm saying everybody processes grief differently. For me, I just choose not to live in that. I just choose not to.
I think it should be celebrated rather than mourn.
To be honest.
A lot of people just mourn it because to be honest, a lot of people do some fucked up shit and they don't get the chance to apologize or mend those situations. And then now that person is gone. Now it's like, it eats at them, So I think that's definitely big on some people, but you should celebrate the fact that they're not hurting anymore. If they were elderly, they're sleeping, they're comfortable, they're not in pain, they're not breathing heavy. And it's something that should be celebrated rather than
Yes,
proud about.
I remember when my mama died, I was sad, but I was so relieved because she was alone. She had all these issues, and she was really sick, and I was just like, I'm gonna miss her, but Jesus, I would never want to live like the way you know what I'm saying, like just being sad and
Yes.
If y'all change our mindset when it comes to death, I know it's hard and we miss them people. Oh my God, but they won. If we look at it, they won.
So I've always, even when I was younger, I've always tried to be what purpose did this event serve kind of a thing. Yeah. Like, so there are two. One, the recent one, what I'm saying, with the whole blowout on the tire deal. I'm like, what are you trying to teach me?
Sit your ass down.
What are you trying to tell me? I said, because I'm here for it. I'm listening. But even if I go back further, so when I was 13, I was in middle school, of course. So my grandma came up to my school. She brought me a shirt because I had ripped my shirt. So she brought me a shirt, leaves the school, goes back to the house, has an asthma attack, dies on the front porch. Right. So for years, I was one of those kids. I believed in God, but I didn't really have a full knowledge of who he was. So I'm mad at God. Like, why you take my grandma? That's all I had. So as time goes on, and I developed my own relationship with God, I started looking at how things happened. So if my grandmother wouldn't have passed, we would have never had to move out of our house. We moved from her house down to 24th Street. 24th Street, I found It Is Written, found Bishop Bolton, found the church. From that church, I found my wife. From my wife came Ray Vaughn. Right. From there, like life just continues to go on and get better and better. So like I look at things like, dang, if she wouldn't have died, then all of these actions that follow probably wouldn't have been the same.
Never happened.
Yeah.
It probably would have never been the same. So I be grateful for stuff like that. Some people can't, but I just try to find a silver lining or there had to be some purpose. Even with my whole kidney disease, there had to be a purpose. Not knowing that my barber was my purpose. Rico was my Rico watched me from health to sickness back to health. Only for Rico, when I got my kidney, Rico
story takes me out.
Went from health to sickness back to health. Rico told me, bro, I watched you go through your season. And that is the reason why I know I can make it. And that was my purpose. I never complained about it. That was my purpose. And I will always.
Hey man, you see Brianna's comment, man.
I don't pay attention to Brianna. I don't.
I didn't even see.
She said her mama is basically still living in pain because every time she get upset, she shake that urn.
Ignorant. She ignorant. Brianna's ignorant. Yeah.
Kristen said, Heather, my mom was 59 and too young, but looking back, she was lonely and by herself as well. Overall, and so I let her go in this freak accident she had and left us, but she loved dying what she loved. She loved dying what she loved. It's been years of forgiveness for me and was still involved and no one else was. Whoa. Damn, wow. Kristen.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's deep.
I'm telling you, if we stop, even though we're angry at whatever moment is, and look at, like you said, the silver lining. Like, Lord, I'm mad, but what is the purpose? And he will show you. You might not see it immediately. Like right now with these car wrecks. What was the odds of that happening? That's really blowing me that happened. What really blew me was the dude live was right there on the scene. And you could see feet under the car like it was the house that fell on Dorothy.
Under the car. Yeah,
when I say it was like the Wizard of Oz.
Wicked Witch of the East. Yeah.
Yeah, the feet. You could see the feet under the car. And I was just like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? We got so many comments, y'all. I'm sorry.
So Sherry says came from my mother's death. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sherry says, do you think we demonstrate bias when we are the one who was the offender? Kind of like, are we begrudging with the forgiveness, even though we would like forgiveness quickly and easily?
That's good. That's a good question.
Nobody really likes to be hated. You know what I'm saying? When somebody, and that's selfish on the person who crossed you. Like, let's be real. How you cross me and then get mad at me because I ain't forgive you when you want me to?
Yeah.
Like how you disrespect me and get mad at the way I handled it. Like it's a lot of accountability that has to come with that. And I think even as somebody who's crossed somebody before, let's just be honest. I recognize that I've crossed that person. I apologize and let it be known, like, hey, take as much time you need to take. I have to respect your rhythm. Take as much time you need to take. I'm gonna be right here, and I can guarantee you those actions won't happen again. But whatever you choose to do, whether we hang out, whether we don't, whether we get back together or we don't, I'm perfectly comfortable with it because I fucked up. That's a consequence I have to take. And everybody don't have that type of accountability. They so worried about just being loved and liked, and people are scared to take L's. People are scared to take L's, and don't look as a loss, look as a lesson. Take your lesson and move forward.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. So really cool.
No, go ahead.
Really quick, I wanted to talk about 4 different types of forgiveness, right?
Okay.
Number 1 is emotional forgiveness. That's the reduction of negative emotions and possibly replacement with neutral or positive feelings. That's number 1. Decisional forgiveness. That's a conscious commitment to forgive, even if the feelings don't match up or they lack. Number
Right.
3 is interpersonal reconciliation. That's like forgiveness plus you're rebuilding trust in relationships. It may or may not happen, right? The last one speaks really volumes to me is self-forgiveness.
Yes.
Forgiving yourself for mistakes or harm that you caused. See, we quick to talk about what somebody did to me and they. How many times have you had to forgive yourself for something that you did? You said, that's me. Shit that I say, woo, y'all. Every day I say something, I'll be like, damn. Yeah. That's self-forgiveness. Even if when you cheated on your, you know what I'm saying? The forgiveness. When you've lied, when you've stolen, whatever it is. Yeah, let me put that in the notes, y'all. I thought that was really good.
Aisha said, what's the topic? So the topic is, just because I forgave you doesn't mean you get me back. So that's the topic. So, but what you were saying, Gabe, it segues right into like people taking their time to heal after forgiveness. Don't be tricked. Don't be tricked into expediting your forgiveness process or your healing process after forgiveness. Don't be guilted into it. Like some people will be like, well, you said you forgave me, right? Yeah. Every wound takes time to heal. We're not Wolverine. Okay. Just because we hurt don't mean we heal on the spot. And I think sometimes we have a tendency, because we love people, we forego our own healing to make them feel better about their violation. Your violation hurt just like this healing process is hurting. So don't be tricked into speeding up your healing just because somebody makes you feel bad about you not treating them the same after forgiveness. It's a process. Take your time. It's a process.
And let's be honest. If you forgive somebody and you don't have to go back to that person. And a lot of people go back still haven't forgiven, if that makes sense. Just still holding that grudge. Take your time. And if you can't get back in that relationship, don't get back in. It's okay to walk away. But it's okay. Some women, infidelity is a big thing. And if it happens, you can't stop seeing him with her. You can't stop seeing her with him. Then you need to walk away. It's not going to help. It's okay to, I forgive you and move on. It's okay. So I think that definitely we have to be comfortable with, like I said, loving ourselves to make that stand, make that move. But it's easier said than done, but you got to do it. You have to do it.
Yeah. That's why I tell ladies. Oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. No.
That's what I was gonna say. That's why I tell ladies. This is a little side note. Get y'all a nigga out of town. So if y'all break up, y'all not gonna see him at the Ep. You're not gonna see him at McDonald's. You're not gonna see him at the. You're not gonna see that nigga. He is out of sight, out of mind. I'm just saying. So go ahead.
So question.
And make sure his mama's dead. Go ahead.
Make sure his mama's dead. So quick question. This is for everybody.
Okay.
Those of us who are operating in the believing faith space, right? Do you think religion puts pressure on you to forgive sooner than you actually have the capacity to?
Absolutely. Religion puts pressure on a lot of people because they feel like what I feel, my emotions are wrong. My emotions are bad because God wouldn't want me to feel this way, or God wouldn't want me to do that. No, God wants you to be truthful, real, and honest with yourself. You can disagree with people. You can cut people off respectfully. You can move around respectfully. You don't let the religion force you into a situation that's gonna burden your soul and make you a worse person.
Yeah,
because that's ultimately what happens. You sitting there in the environment that's not healthy for you, and you thinking God wants you to be with this person. God wants you to forgive this person for what they've done, even though it's crossed your boundaries on so many type of levels. Sometimes, and I think that's the mix-up that people have, where God is trying to show you don't need to be here versus God is trying to test you to see how strong you are together. You have to use your discernment to figure out the difference. Sometimes God don't want you there. You're not supposed to be there. And I looked at that like with a job. He didn't tell you to be there in the first place.
Absolutely.
That's good, Gage. That's real good.
And I just believe sometimes religion can have us put ourselves and keep ourselves in toxic situations just so we're not viewed as the person that has a lack of faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, if you had faith to forgive, then you wouldn't have done that. at the same
You stay
time,
married.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He busted you upside your head.
Yeah,
but
that part.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have to consider the blessing. Back to the book, the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. So, like, where do we draw the line with that sorrowfulness? Like, of course, we give people time to get better, and we give people time to heal and time to fix what's broken. But what do you do if that fixing isn't happening? Do you stay all for faith? You know what I'm saying? Or do you keep putting yourself in miserable situations hoping God intervenes? Sometimes I'm a person that believes you don't have to pray about every single thing. You don't need to go to the gas pump and pray about putting gas in your car. Common sense says it's on E. Common sense is on E. So stop seeking God for things that you know you need to change. Stop putting the burden on faith. Take accountability for what you need to do. It's easy to use God as a cop-out. Oh, if God didn't want me here, God remove me. No, Negro. God gave you common sense. So use it. Don't put yourself
stay stagnant because of that.
That's it and believe God is going to deliver you from it. Idiot, move.
Yeah.
Move out of the way. Yeah. No way.
So really quick, I want to give a couple tips of why people should forgive. I know a lot of people are like, why? Why should I forgive him? He did me wronger. Why? So I'm gonna give you a couple of tips. Number one, for emotional relief, and it reduces stress, anger, and depression. A lot of the times, the people that speak that depression, it may be something that you probably are harboring and need to forgive. Maybe you need to sit and take some time about, damn, am I mad at somebody? You know what I'm saying? We need to sit down and really be still and think about it. Number two, it improves mental and sometimes physical health, better sleep, lower blood pressure. That is for me. If you know me, I am on blood pressure medicine, not because I'm overweight. I don't eat. It is because of stress. It is stress related. I overthink. I want to take on everybody. I want to be the problem solver, the fixer, the doer, the fixer, the dater. I want to be the lover, the everything. So my doctor says, Heather, your weight, your BMI is straight. It is you are taking on too much. So lower your blood pressure by sometimes. I got into it, and I can just say without saying, I'm kind of at odds with somebody I really care about. And it really upset me in a way, like my blood pressure was through the sky, but I had to realize, like, okay, Heather, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can still be cordial. You still love him, but we just not seeing eye to eye and from at every angle. You know what I'm saying? So so I had to do that. I gotta forgive him for me. Also, another reason to forgive is you get a greater sense of control and empowerment. Forgiveness can be like self-liberation, y'all. When y'all finally forget that nigga for cheating, or you no longer mad at your baby daddy, you mad because he claimed the baby on your taxes. I've been hearing a lot of tax shit. You know what I'm saying? But also, more importantly, forgiveness enables moving forward rather than staying stuck in resentment.
Absolutely.
These notes is really eating, y'all. I'm just saying.
Absolutely. It's the truth. And don't conflate apologies with accountability.
I'm gonna forgive in heaven.
you ain't gonna make it holding on to unforgiveness. But don't conflate accountability with apologies. Just because somebody apologizes to you does not mean they've accepted accountability for what they've done. Sometimes apologies come just so you can shut up, just so you can be quiet. You know what? Let me just go ahead and apologize. I'm sorry, Gage. Dang, are you happy now? You know what I'm saying? Like people give those kinds of apologies hoping just to shut you up while shutting the accountability that comes along with it.
Now, I keep telling people there's a difference between accountability and admittance.
There you go.
And a lot of people like to mix those up. When you admit guilt, you don't have a change of habit. You have no concern about the situation. You ran that light. The cop pulled you over. Man, I ran the light. Like I mean, come on, I'm late for where I ran the light. Thank you. Versus the cop pull you over. You run it. Oh yeah, I apologize. I was running late. It'll never happen again. And then you show actions of you changing your timing. To it's a difference from accountability. Yeah, you punched me in my face. Yeah, I punched you. Damn, like I'm sorry. Like, come on. Like, what you want me to do?
Yeah,
like that. It's a difference.
I experienced that, but it wasn't a punch. Absolutely. Dang. Yeah. Eileen has a really good note. You see it, Lavander?
I did. I see it. It said what people don't understand is that sometimes God allowed the person to hurt you because you wouldn't have let go otherwise. So he needs you to forgive them so you can heal and move on from any further destruction. It was God's protection the whole
the whole time.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about as far as you having the you that's what we're talking about as far as you using your discernment or your common sense to know that it's time to move on. Because some people will look at it and think God is just testing me. I'm a great soldier and I'm gonna go through this hardship because I'm a soldier. And no, that's how you end up dead in violent situations. That's how you end up mentally broke. That's how I ended up in the situation I was in with nothing. Like instead of using my discernment and moving how I knew I should have been moving, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be a good person and help everybody out. You know, I want to be loved by everybody because I'm a good guy. So let me just help everybody out, family or not family. And then when the roles were reversed, when I got attacked, nobody was there to be found. Everybody was just still in a happy-go-lucky stage because they elevated based off the help I gave them, if that makes sense. I helped them elevate to a level. So now that I'm reaching up for help, they enjoying their party on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
They up there looking at me like, you ain't getting up here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
really
yeah,
quick,
definitely.
I want to say this really quick, and this is kind of like just hit me really quick. And this is to the living room, the watchers, and for y'all. If y'all see a subject that we're posting that can resonate, start bringing y'all pencil and paper to the living room. One thing that I know, I just noticed that Lavette is going to bring the word, Gage is going to bring the logic, and I'm going to follow y'all up with some notes. I think that it stands out. I'm going to give y'all something to go home to read, to go back and watch. We are not like any other podcast. We can get on here and shoot the shit and talk, jokes and all of that. But I want to give you something that really is helpful. Because I know for a fact there are people out here, even myself, who deals with forgiveness to some certain degree. So this is resonating to y'all. Y'all can understand. Get y'all notes out on your phone or your laptop, or start bringing notes to the living room podcast. Lavette gonna give you a scripture or a word. Gage gonna make it logical. He's a logical person. Me, I'm gonna get you some notes and get you some meat and potatoes to tie it all in. That's why I really love the vibe. That's just kind of what it is. Yeah. You bring the logic. Heather, how does Gage be like? Okay, I understand you, but let me tell you how it makes sense. Because I don't be wanting to hear shit. Yeah. But I don't. And so that's what I love about us. We're gonna help you in 3 different ways. So basically, y'all, if y'all got a pencil and paper, handy dandy notebook, start bringing it to the living room podcast. And if it's it may be helpful for somebody, your children who are going through relationships and stuff like that. But really quick, I want to talk about the process of giving. These are common steps that it takes to forgive, because people want to know, well, how do you forgive? 1, acknowledge the hurt and name the emotions. Not just say, my feelings hurt. Why are your feelings hurt? Because I do not know. Tell me how you hurt my feelings by saying X, Y, Z. Number 2, reflect on the consequences and how it affected you. Decide consciously to forgive. That's the most important. Decide consciously. My baby daddy just did it 20-something years later. So he decided consciously to forgive his family. Understanding what that means for you. Work on any emotional release, like talking, therapy, journaling, empathy building. Set or reset boundaries. Sometimes you have to reset boundaries. Like Gabe said, you been forgave. You got to reset them sometimes. Continue self-care, and if needed, seek support. I'm gonna post it in the chat. That's all I got, y'all.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, definitely reset boundaries. And like I said, and even though and a lot of people take what we say thinking that we got it all figured out. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely don't. I just found out last night that one of my exes called me the devil.
Wow.
And it's all based, but it's based on a topic of I'm not acting the way she wants me to act. You see what I'm saying? Like, I forgave you, but I'm not talking to you or everyday calls, like, the friendly calls, the how you doing. I'm not, you don't deserve that. And I'm comfortable with knowing you don't deserve that. You're probably not, but that's something that you have to deal with. So, but definitely setting boundaries and being strong enough to stand on them. And sometimes the consequences, sometimes I lose out. Me and Heather talked about it before. Sometimes I lose out because, let's take it for relationships situations. Like if I choose to tell the woman I don't want to have a relationship just yet and she go with somebody else, I'm comfortable taking that L. Yeah, I'm comfortable taking that L.
You gotta be.
So sometimes you lose out, but be comfortable and stay focused. Stay focused. It was a reason. That you didn't forgive or you don't communicate after you forgiven. There's a reason.
This
Stay
is really
focused.
good, y'all. This is good.
For sure. For sure. And
Ryan said, now we got homework. This is too much.
This is too much.
Now we got
and if I may,
you always may.
Let's try as the believing quadrant of the world, let's try to stop over spiritualizing stuff. Okay? Because one way that you can render an all-powerful God powerless is by your free will. Your free will make God take a sidestep. That's one thing he gives us that makes him weaker in our own lives. When we choose to do our own thing,
give me an example.
So when we choose to do our own thing outside of the will of God, he gives us that option. He gives us an option.
Okay.
So when you start becoming destroyed or destruction comes your way because you took that other option, don't be like, well, God knows all. Yeah, he does know all, but he also gives you the will and the option to do what you want to do. You can either do what God wants you to do, or you can do what you want to do.
You wouldn't do it.
It's your choice. God ain't gonna make you get over here. Sit down. No, he gives you the option to sit down or keep standing up doing the fool. It's your
Sometimes he might physically sit you down. You ever went outside in your car didn't start? Sometimes he'll say, hey, you ain't getting the picture. Yeah.
But that's when it goes too far.
Yeah. Yep. Sherry said gauge in relationship. Believe it or not, Sherry, he's actually a relationship person. He really is.
Yeah.
He really
I'm
is. He's
definitely
a hopeless romantic. Believe it or not.
A hopeless romantic. You ain't got no hope, Gage. You are hopeless, brother.
I think that he's very romantic. He's very,
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I just know, and to be personally on that, just to be personal as far as that goes, I just know what I want to offer a woman, and if my ducks are not in the row, I refuse to half-ass do it. I refuse to half step. I refuse to be half the man that I know I am, trying to make something happen. So that, and I'll take that. I'll take every L that comes with that.
That's really good. You said that. So I'm going through that, but not to that degree. Like this person is really like, Heather, I love you. I really want to do XYZ, but I'm closing on my house. I really got to save every dollar right now. I want it because I got to have this done by this day. I'm not like today. I'm like, so it took you what time to say this? He was like, Heather, I love you. I don't want to lose you. This other shit when you say, yeah, he was like, this house, I'm this close. He said, I got to do paperwork. I'm walking you through every step. You are about to see a new me. Just let me jump this hurdle. And I'm like, all right, well, don't use this as another. It's going to be another hurdle after that. You know what I'm saying? All right, I done came this far. I'm willing to go just a stretch. But what we not finna do is breadcrumb me. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're not gonna do.
And that's what I refuse to do. I'm not gonna breadcrumb.
And I appreciate you like, nope. I love that about you, actually. This was good, y'all. This is good stuff.
Yeah, man.
If you use your free will, God will allow life to happen to you so you can learn that you can't live this life. Come on, Eileen. Hey, Kendra. Girl, you been booed up. Where you been, Kendra?
Hey, Kendra.
Kendra been booed up.
Where you been, Kendra? Is that the Kendra that's got that because it's two Kendras? Okay, booed up, chopped and screwed up.
That's the one.
Hey, Craig, I didn't even see you come in the comments. I'm so sorry. Shout out to
we putting business on the street right now. We putting business on the street. Kendra, you booed up.
Breadcrumbing her business in the street.
I'm trying to tell you, that's some real stuff. I'm telling you, for a very long time, we were just like doing this because me, I don't bite my tongue. So we was going through it, but I'm just like, he finally just came out. He's like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. It's like pulling teeth to get him to open himself up. Yes, it is good. Kendra, Kristen, this conversation really is resonating for me. I need help too.
Baby, we can't be talking. Who know themselves? Ooh, Heather, that's for you. Talking,
baby, we can't be talking men, taking men who know themselves into our perceptions and potentials. I need plain. Sherry, I don't got this. I didn't get that. Oh, believe him, baby. We can't be taking men. You know what? I ain't gonna try it. I wish. No, I haven't. Okay, so it's a different Kendra. Stop telling people business. I'm just saying. The great thing is he's not on social media.
What she said is legit though. We can be talking men who know themselves into our perceptions and potential.
Yes.
I need her to rewrite it.
You ain't even got to finish. The way that started, I got you.
I don't got it.
So
if
Go ahead, Gage. Go ahead.
So
ahead.
me and Levandit are comfortable with knowing the type of men that we are, knowing what we're going to deal with, what we're not going to deal with. We definitely have our boundaries set. It's some of them can be moved around. Let's be honest. Nobody is stagnant, but we know the type of men that we are, and you can't be trying to talk us into the idea of the man you want us to be. Being that we already know what we are. Just take it for what it is, and if it don't fit, don't rock this shirt. Like it's just that simple.
I like that. If it don't rock this shirt,
if it don't fit, what we doing?
Hey Ariel, you late, honey. You getting you
tardy
to the
late
party?
The fool, late
you get a late fee.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good.
To the party.
Let me ask. Let me ask one last question.
Go ahead.
One last question.
We got time for two.
At what point does self-respect become like? So where do you, there's a difference between second chances and lack of respect. So at what point does too many second chances become a lack of respect for yourself?
That's okay. In my situation, the where you knew that it wasn't a chance, but it was lack of respect, is when the situation happens again, or even the conversation. Even the conversation, because when you get disrespected, your boundaries crossed, you definitely need to communicate about it. So even when that conversation happens, when what you're saying and how you feel is getting like swept under the rug, when it's like whatever. And then what I like to tell people to do is have a circle of people, have a trust circle that you and your partner can actually talk openly to and around, because when those conversations come up around people, because some men and women can play that role privately, can put on that act privately. But then when they get comfortable around people, when they get comfortable, they change. Yeah. And that's when they give you that, oh, girl, you talking about that, let that go. Yeah. Like when it gets swept under the rug, that's when it gets disrespectful. That's when you're like, okay.
When something is repeated. That's good, Ramonda. Yeah.
You don't have to put me in a position
to lose me more than once. So I got a question for both of y'all, and tell me if my thinking is wrong.
Okay.
So I love my man, like with almost kind of close to how I love my children. I'm going to show him forgiveness. Sometimes I got to discipline when I tell him to keep, you know what I'm saying? But I also like and that's the way I could explain it to him.
Yeah.
Like I kind of love him in that way. Is that too much, or is that about right?
As long as I think the correlation between your man and your kids, like even using the word discipline.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it.
I get it. I get it, because I had that. My ex-fiance was like that. She felt like I would discipline her, like I would take something from her when I got upset, because I was shut down. I was the type of person that was shut down.
Yeah.
So, but I think when it's when you say discipline, like how do you correlate discipline the man that you love with discipline your child? How do you see those the same?
So if my son don't take out the trash, that means, maybe I might not take him to McDonald's. Let's just say that is his you know what I'm saying? It might be something like that. Or if no ID don't let's say forgets my birthday or something important to me, then maybe I might not be as quick to do something. You get what I'm saying? Like when I say discipline, I'm not saying cuss you out or beat your ass. Discipline from a standpoint of there is a reaction to your reaction. What I'm saying is I love him with the same sort of energy and love that I love my children. Even with y'all, I love y'all, and I'm in love with everybody just as much as I love my children. You get what I'm saying? I used to tell Lavanda and Toby all the time, I'm in love with y'all. Not from a sexual space or like I'm in love with the love y'all show me. I'm in love with I'm in love with you guys. And just like I love my children, I'm gonna go hard for them. I'm gonna go hard for y'all all the way.
Right.
So ladies, please don't think you can call me and ask me nothing about them two, and I'm gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna play dumb like I would if it was somebody calling about my sons. So that's what I'm saying. In my opinion,
so I feel it should change
like that.
I feel like it should change when they. No, you're not wrong. It's just the idea that you put into.
You do sometimes.
Yeah. I think the consequences should change with the age. Like as your son gets older, not getting them, McDonald's or something to eat, it's more so petty. Even with your meal, you gotta be able to teach them that there's consequences to actions on an adult level. So no, there's nothing wrong when you get crossed or your boundary gets crossed and you like, you know what? I really expected you to do something for me because we talked about it and you didn't show up like I wanted you to. So I'm gonna take a few moments to do something myself, or I'll probably talk to you next week. I can't talk to you tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. There has to be consequences to teach people how to love you. There has to be.
Absolutely.
There's boundaries.
And I think we do that with our children. Let's say, example for Rayvon. If Rayvon don't take care of this car, nigga, I'm taking it. There is consequences to your action. If you don't treat me with this, and that, I'm going to take back some of those gifts that I give you.
Absolutely.
And I think if we keep that same type of mindset, like I tell No ID, just like you go all out for your child, go all out for me. It's a different type of love, but it's the same to me. That's just how I view it. Maybe I'm overthinking. I don't know, y'all.
No,
I'm not saying I'm gonna beat his ass.
No, that's true. Like using Rayvon in the example.
Sherry, no, I don't. I don't go. Yeah.
Using Rayvon in this example is perfect because so everybody knows. So I bought my car in September of last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Rayvon has been driving my other car solely since September, right? So I get in there one day because I'm doing something to my car in the garage. I got to run down the street to O'Reilly. I get in the car, I'm driving off. It's all kind of rattling on the back drive side. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, son, you ain't never heard this rattling? No, sir, I ain't never heard it. Okay.
He said he ain't never heard it.
Yeah, so that's the first thing. Next thing I know, Rayvon wrecks the Fusion. Right? Wrecks my car, bro. The only 2 times this car has ever been in an accident, his mama wrecked it first and he wrecked it next. All right. So, all right. I'm like, bro, I'm not fixing this car, bro. Like the front little plastic bumper is cracked. Cool. It's still drivable. Do your thing. You still got a working vehicle. All right. So I just had my blowout Friday. Rayvon comes and picks me up on the way back to the house. Now he want to get car conscious. Man, what's the mileage on this thing? I think I need an oil change. Oh, you just thought about it when I get in the car.
Conscious.
Not that. Not only that, we drive it, bro. We almost didn't make it home. Transmission slipping. I said, "Oh." I'm like, son, what are you doing? I swear, Dad, it ain't me. It's the car. It did not start doing this until just now. So now Rayvon is back at his mother's house. Because Rayvon works 9 minutes from his mom's place. And I told him, I gave you a fully functional vehicle. I didn't have any trouble out of that car. Not one problem when I had it. You have been driving this thing, doing whatever you've been doing with it, not paying attention to stuff. So now the car's sitting in the driveway. That is not my priority. So now Rayvon has to Uber or have somebody take him back and forth to work over his mom's house because you didn't care for something that I gave you free and clear.
Consequences to your actions. And we are like that in relationships. If I've given you this privilege and you took advantage of it, I gotta dial it back. That don't mean I'm dialing it back. I'm not removing it. That's what I'm saying. If we looked at love the way we do the love for our children, or you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's why I'll be like, love is easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that ties into proper communication. You communicated your expectations and boundaries, and if they're broken, then you get that's it. Hey, Chris, people,
Yep.
Yes, Eileen. I was really deep. They really hating. Hey, Miss T, how are you? That's Comfy's mama, y'all. Comfy mama's in the comment. Hey, Miss T.
Yeah.
Yes, this was really good, y'all.
It really
so
was.
I posted all the notes in the comments, y'all. This was really, really, really good. I'm super proud of this topic.
Yep.
Hey, y'all, we got a shout out from we got a shout out for Juke too. They gave us a shout out last night. Definitely at the Juke.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss D, Miss Andrea, Katie, every bartender back there. You know, they definitely show us some love.
Indeed. Heather, you gonna jump on the announcement, or go ahead, jump on in with the announcement?
So really quick. Okay, so first of all, let me say I'm so excited. We are finally be able to announce the second edition of One Night Only will be March the 19th. Listen, the flyer we gotta tweak a couple. Is the flyer ready, or we still gotta tweak some stuff?
once we get that green light, that last green light, we good to
Yeah,
go.
we got small adjustments. Gage is gonna be emceeing, hosting the event.
Gage is gonna be
Gage gonna be working the crowd. So I'm so excited. So tickets, we'll let y'all know. It is in a couple weeks. It is on a Thursday. Mark your calendars. Please come out and see your favorite podcasters. Come take pictures. Come vibe out. It's going to be another amazing night. Parking is going to be fire.
No problem.
I'm so excited that I can't believe it's actually happening. We went through and walked through. All right, let's sign. We was out. Yeah.
It was legit.
And how are we doing it different from the original first night only when it comes to tickets?
That's what we're trying to
figure
that part out.
Yeah,
like we don't know if we want to do it at the door or Eventbrite. We're still trying to.
Right.
We're gonna talk to you backstage, brother.
He didn't hear the rattling, and how is he supposed to know? He didn't know, Ronnie. That's what I told him.
He had that radio blasting, bro. He had that rattle. He thought that was
Hold on. If as soon as you pull out of the driveway, you hear it. Okay. As soon as you pull out, and then if your car is jerking and coughing and tweaking, you know something's up. And it didn't just start when I got in the passenger seat. Get lost.
He thought it was that hi-hat. He thought them were hi-hats hitting.
What's the mileage? I need to get an oil change.
He had a revelation right then and there.
He knew he was gonna say something, bro.
That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. So also too, if people are not busy, I don't know if Gage, you're still going. I'm going just to kind of. There's no requirement. I'm just going to see because I've never been to a singles event. There is a singles event tomorrow at. I'm going to post it on my page. It's on Westport. It's at
Westport Road.
Westport Road. That's it. That's no address, huh? So tomorrow. At 6 o'clock, the doors open at 6. It's from 6:30 to 9. It's $20. Your ticket includes entry to the event and one alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverage. Come mix, mingle, and meet people in a relaxed atmosphere. I'll post a flyer. You can text. I think they only take Cash App, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. It's not our event. I'm just going to check it out. So y'all want to just come and hang and see how it works? That's what I'm going, just to be eyes.
Yeah, want to check it out, support. Yeah. You know, our culture, people who are doing positive things and different things. And a lot of people complaining it's nothing to do in Kansas City because they don't go out. This is an event to go out to. Just, you don't have to be a part of the, the scene as far as the speed dating, but definitely just come be a part of the event and see what you see, and you'd be surprised to, what you get into.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially fellas, just come down, bro. A lot of fellas be nervous about, and just being real, about rejection. So that speed date thing, they like, I ain't got time to sit next to no chick so she can look at me like I'm stupid. Just come out and enjoy yourself, bro. Just come out, bring 3 other fellas. Come out and talk crazy about the fellas in there.
Come check out some chicks that are looking for men. It's called Love in a Flash. What is it? Love in a Flash speed dating on TikTok. It's local. It's a black guy who's trying to do the singles for the urban culture. So we're gonna go check it out. Come hang with us if you want. Are we doing a staff meeting? I'm ready to go to bed. Girl, go to bed.
I just sent you the link. Come backstage after the show and we can talk.
Who, Britt?
Who was that?
Yeah. Britt.
Britt, you've been summoned, ma'am.
That was Britt.
Britt, you've been summoned to a meeting, I guess. Girl, you was not sleepy. This was his first car. He didn't, Kendra. He needs to leave him alone.
He gonna learn today.
He gonna learn. He gonna learn what to do with this car and how to treat the next one.
Strict, y'all. March the 19th. It's at Cafe Reflections on
March 19th on 71st and Troost.
The address is 7016 Troost Avenue.
7016 Troost Avenue is literally the only thing that's sitting right there on that location. Troost Avenue.
Right across from the car wash.
Yeah, right across from the car wash. You come and have some, beverages, go order some food. We may have somebody who's selling merch. I think we are going to have somebody. Yeah, come out and meet everybody. Come and hang. Speed dating scares me too, I'm sure. So, but tonight is tomorrow is like just a singles. Well, I guess it is probably speed dating. But yeah, follow them. It's called Love in a Flash speed dating on TikTok. It's a local guy from Kansas City who does these events a lot. So I'm recovering from being outside. Give me some grace. No grace.
Nah, come on through.
Yeah,
Come on
you've been
through.
something. I thought we was going. I'm going to bed too. I'm tired. My head is hurting bad.
Yeah.
So
9:08.
Outside of that, I have nothing else. Shoot for the moon. Even if you don't make it, even if you don't quite make it, you'll still be amongst the stars. If you have questions, y'all, feel free to inbox me.
Hey, forgiveness, again, you can forgive, you don't have to forget. You don't have to fall victim to somebody else's time on when you should forgive and forget. It's your world. It's still Gauger City, but it's your world.
Period.
Now, and also, I mean, and
I
with,
like
with
that.
what's happening lately, with what's happening, I still want to let y'all know depression is real. That's when you keep thinking about the past. Anxiety is when you keep overthinking about the future, and don't stress yourself out because you're thinking about what's going on right now. Just live your life, and above all things, communicate and comprehend.
But that was sweet. And Kendra, it ain't no strict program. We just like to abide by rules and regulations over here.
Absolutely.
But as always, thank y'all for kicking it with us, man. As always, y'all know where to find us. Until next time, y'all know where to catch us at, man. Same house, same couch, same crew, the living room. We out. Stay tuned for the outro.
One night only.
Yes,
No
sir.
Bro, ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Hey, 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 bro. Gazo.